Hey guys, this is just Freddie. Nice to see you all. Anyway, Thailand reduced quarantine to 7 days. And a lot more. Anyway guys, I don't know how you all been since I last talked to you last week. Hope you're all keeping well and happy, most important. If you dare subscribe. Anyway guys, right, yes, it's quite evident, all over the internet with YouTube that Thailand is actually talking about. So next week, I think for definite they will do the 7-day quarantine. But what they don't tell you, and this is the reason I've got the video and coming out, it's going to be with you very shortly, is the fact that what they don't tell you is, yes, 7-day quarantine. So what if you've got a baby with you? So the baby doesn't have vaccine. Don't get me wrong, I love Thailand, but they don't. There's lots of things they don't tell you. What about if you bring importing a dog into Thailand? I'm just giving you things to think of. Of course it's going to save us all an awful lot of money. But possibly myself, I want quarantine. I just come up with my second vaccine very shortly on the 8th of May. I don't see why I should have to have quarantine again, because Thailand hasn't pushed out all the vaccines as they should do, and there's us having to push back and have quarantine where, Thailand's not even had, half of them not even had a vaccine yet. So we're the ones coming in healthy, and Thailand hasn't had the infection rate like most other foreign countries. I agree with that. But anyway, I won't be going there until I have, I can actually go there without having quarantine. Maybe a day or two, I suppose I'll have to put up with that. But I don't know about you, I couldn't stay in a room for 7 or 10 or 14 days. I did do a video with all the essentials you need. You do need essentials if you're going into a hotel for even 7 days. Cuckoo, bomb. I don't think I can manage it, guys. Staying in one room, I it's certainly just something I can't do. And I think people generally, what are going on holiday, they don't want to spend another holiday in the prison. 7 or 14 days in a hotel room, ever how nice it is, and nice they tried to make it. Go and do a bit of golfing, I suppose that would be okay. But you still got the wife, and maybe you come with your wife. She's back in the hotel room. She can't go nowhere, and all she can do is walk around, pretty bored out of her brain, I expect. Thinking she'd do a bit of shopping. Her husband's going out doing a bit of golf. They're the realistic things. That's the real. And the fact of the matter is, there is no World Health Passport yet. So they're saying that the Thais are far ahead with getting a health passport for their own country, that is. But that doesn't cover the rest of the world. They come back into Thailand, they can show their own Thai passport or health passport, which I think they get for 50 baht now. But things are looking good, being fair to them. But what they must always remember, tourists will always go where it's amenable, easy to get to, not problems getting visas all the time. Or somewhere where you've got to spend 7 or 14 days in quarantine. Many other places in the world do have this. Obviously they're being careful, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think, there will be countries by the time you get to June which will be fully vaccinated and won't need any quarantine because they'll be fully vaccinated. But I think they've said that they don't trust because of the different types of vaccine, but nevertheless. Anyway, but on the good side is Phuket, I think, will be ready in October. I've heard that they're going to be privately vaccinating 70% of the population there, which will be herd immunity, as they call it. Herd, not a good name, is it? Herd immunity. Oh well, and and they've going to be paid for privately. So 70% of Phuket will be vaccinated over 18 years of age. They putting out all the stops they are in this area, you know, all the way down the coast there. But Phuket especially, bigly affected, because obviously it's, like all places in Thailand, rely on tourism. But for myself, I won't be going, you know, I'm ready to, we already have house and property in Thailand, so it's not like we didn't have somewhere to go to. But we're on a new adventure, as you know, guys, with all of you. Subscribe if you could, if you dare. Down to Wahin, you know, but Phuket is absolutely astonishing. You know, I've seen it with Ricky and Maybell, which they got a video of all that area, and they're exciting little adventure they're on, a present with their little cafe they got. But anyway, and Titan's another one, I think. She's quite interesting to watch. Anyway, guys, yeah, if you've got any thoughts or ideas about anything which has happened, please, you know, leave them down below, and I will get back to you. I'm not going to not get back to you. I will be message back to you if there's any other thoughts or any ideas you have about any of this. And also, the other thing I was going to mention, guys, subscribe if you can. Please help the channel. You know, we're really in need of it. You know, I've been thinking that probably all my earnings, what I get this year, you know, my £1.16p. You know, if you guys can think of maybe a charity or something which we can give it to, would be good. But I can only do that if you can subscribe or watch the videos at least. You know, just turn it on and go and have a cup of tea and breakfast if you don't like it, but it's fine. But at least, you know, we'll be clocking up some money for a good cause, but I don't know which one to give it to. Something in Thailand. For me, it'd probably be dogs. You know, I'm dog bonkers. So, you know, if anybody's got any good ones, please let me know. And the other thing is, guys, if anybody's got any music to like us, I'm not going to, you know, we're going to use it on our videos. We can promote it, but obviously there's no payment. It's just, you know, you give me your music, I'll put it on there. We can use it as a trailer or somewhere along the line. It might not be immediately, but I will let you know when we can do it. So anybody got any interesting music, you know, what we could put on? It's a travel channel, you know, and we're just waiting to go back to Thailand, seeing all you lovely people out there. And if, anyway, we look forward to seeing you again next week, guys, and I hope you have a good week. We do need your subscriptions. Don't forget, go to a charity, the money what we're actually going to get. But so far, it's £1.60. You will see the cheque or the money what I'm being sent off to whatever channel or whatever charity is going to be. Bernardo's, you know, it could be something for children, but obviously the one which I personally would give would be for the dog's home, you know, maybe something in Thailand. Any suggestions or ideas, please let me know. Big subscription. Anyway, guys, I really thought I'd just give you a little bit of an update on that. Probably have something again next week. I understand having another meeting on Monday, or it's the 14th, what's it, Monday it is, I believe, and we'll have another update. So this 7-day quarantine will be official, I think, by then. But anyway, you got any information, get back to me. Otherwise, have a good one, guys. See you next week. Just Freddy.